dropped off. I noticed when they gave them to me that it wasn't just a play. It never is. Nothing ever is what they say it's going to be with them. And they don't understand how annoying that is when they do that all the time. And for once, you just want them to say something and it to be factual. These people have never been able to say yes and it actually mean yes. Instead, it's maybe I'll think about it if I feel like it. They've never been able to say, this is dealing with my parents. Stevie, get down. Stevie, get down. He's trying to eat my Thanksgiving supper that I cooked for myself that's still sitting on the stovetop. But anyways, they've never been able to do that. They've never been able to do anything that they say that they're actually going to do. And no always meant no, not unless I feel like it or I decide that I want to do it. Like, they can't do shit that they said that they're going to do or whatever. So I pull the shit out and everything, and the first thing that I noticed is that there's something in a box. And I've got on here on my YouTube, and I've talked about how supposedly eating oatmeal is supposed to be good for people with depression, and one of the damn things, I kid you not, is a fucking box of oatmeal or whatever. And I'm just like, really? Is this another spine thing? Is this another coincidental thing? Is this some of my dad's bullshit stuff? Because that's what... When you're raised up under, they got to know exactly what you're doing, exactly when you're doing it. Your mom's got to know how you're even fucking your damn boyfriend and shit. Like, it fucking drives you insane. And then, just like I've said before in a previous video, my husband came home one day. I hadn't called them. We're in the bedroom, trying to make a baby, like we've been talking about, if you will. And... they pull up, and they're there to drop off the vehicle for us to borrow because they know that we need to borrow it every time that he comes home. And yet we have not informed them, that he's home. How do they know he's home? Oh, well, we drove by. And like I said, the parking lot is down in a fucking, valley, in a gully, like in a fucking hole in the ground, if you will. You have to come down into the parking lot. And there's nobody else there that they know that they should be socializing or whatever with that should be like, yeah, they're home. They just pulled up outside. No, but they want to be like, oh, we drove by and we seen the truck, and so we just headed on home and hurried and skedaddled right over here to give you the truck for you to borrow or what the fuck ever. God, I'm so sick and tired of crazy, possessive fucking men. This is the reason I want to be with EJ, and I want to be a lesbian with hers, because she's not going to be that fucking insane, I don't think. Sorry, but that's one good quality, other than a lot of others, but that's one good quality that I seen in her. But now I don't even know if those good qualities are just some shit that I built up in my own damn head, because but I know how particular I am about people and shit, but fuck far, like damn. But anyways, so that's the first thing I noticed, and I'm like, are you kidding me? But before I do that, wait, I go out, because like I said, I left the stuff outside, I left the bags outside on the porch in my other video, which I'll upload here in a minute, which I'll upload before this one, so you'll done see it. But, I left the food outside, and I was like, oh shit, I need to hurry and get it. And I was like, well, hell, it's cold outside. Ain't nothing gonna hurt it. It's locked up on the porch. When I go out to get the damn food, there is this truck that is pulled up out here that is a dark navy blue truck with a lift kit, or whatever. And dang on, it's just like literally sitting there on the fucking road before it drives off really slowly, like the person is like fucking staring at me. And I thought to myself, yeah, stare and see why I hadn't took the food in yet, so you can call my dad and be like, I don't know why she hasn't took the food in yet. That's really strange. She's insane. See, that proves she's insane, because she hasn't taken the food in yet. Oh, here's some more shit talk that we can talk about her. Or what the fuck ever. I haven't took the fucking food in because I'm an emotional person and I'm emotionally distraught. And like I said, I could care less about the food. I care more about seeing my kid and more about that than I do about the fucking food. Food is food. I would have survived without it. I would have survived with it, or what the fuck ever. I would have made it. And if I don't, I don't, like, fuck. But anyways, so that's the first thing that happens. Then I bring the food in, notice the oatmeal, and then, like I said, they gave me more shit than what the fuck they said. They said they was going to give me one plate or whatever, and they gave me a plate, but they gave me the leftovers too. I have 4 containers of fucking leftover food. And then, and the thing is the oatmeal that he brought me is brown maple sugar some shit oatmeal. There's a story even behind that. Flavored oatmeal, when it came out, or whatever, or when it got popular, where it was in the stores, and you could buy it in the little individual packets and put it in the microwave, and what the fuck ever. My dad's always been into the maple and the brown sugar and all this, to the point that it makes me want to vomit. I like brown sugar. I like cinnamon sugar toast. I like shit like that occasionally, but this man fucking loves that shit. I have told him like 1,800,000 fucking million times that I don't like that. We even used to get into fights or arguments or whatever, not arguments, but bickering, or whatever, because he'd be like, your mom says she wants some oatmeal, and I'd be like, okay, and I'd go pick out the fruit-flavored and cream-flavored oatmeal, which is the same kind that my mom likes, which is the same kind that I like, which is the same kind that my daughter likes. Now, occasionally we like the other, but usually we like the fruit. But my mom, depending on what mood she's in and who she wants to agree with and manipulate that day, that's how her food fucking taste goes. Who do I want to manipulate and make them think that I'm on their side today? Oh, I think I'll manipulate Ronnie. Yeah, I love that maple. Oh, I think I'll manipulate Heather. Yeah, I love that fruit. So when me and him used to go to the store shopping together without my mom there and shit, we'd get into fucking arguments, and I'll be like, no, she likes this, and he'd be like, no, she likes this. And then, I'll be damned. If he wasn't home and she went to go make oatmeal and it was the maple sugar or what the fuck ever, she'd be like, why did we have this? Didn't you go grocery shopping with your dad? And I'd be like, yes, I did. And she'd be like, why didn't you get the fruit kind? And I'd be like, because I tried to get the fruit kind, but your husband told me that no, that you said that you like this. Well, he knows that I don't like that, and he knows that it's really him that likes that. And I can't believe that. Well, I can't eat this. Well, I'm not going to eat this. Well, what am I supposed to eat for breakfast? I wanted oatmeal. God, Heather. Why do you even go with him to go shopping if you're not going to help pick out the stuff that I ask you to pick out? Oh my fucking God. So anyways, I've told this guy I don't like this shit. And I'll be damned if he didn't bring me some. And what does oatmeal, a breakfast food, have to do with fucking Thanksgiving? Not a goddamn thing. Okay? Then on top of it, you tell me what the fuck this shit has to do with it. I got 4 packs of this shit. That's what my dad does. I've told him 1,800 fucking million times I don't like him doing that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. Occasionally, yeah, I'll break down and I'll actually eat the shit that I don't like that he brings, and I'll be like, that was good. Maybe we can buy that on occasion. But usually, I have enough brain cells to go walk into a fucking store and buy my own groceries and be like, I like this, I like that. Or if I'm living with someone, like my daughter used to live with me, be like, baby, what do you want to eat? Do you like salmon, better? Or would you like shrimp, Or would you like steak or pork chops, Would you like collard greens or turnip greens? What would you like? Would you like the little red potatoes or a regular baked potato, Or would you like some sweet potatoes? What the fuck do you want? Because I believe in getting along with people and giving a shit as to what the fuck they actually want to eat when you fucking live with them. I believe in it really, a lot. I swear, Ooh. I'm mad. I was raised in a delusional world of when you become an adult, you can be in control of your life. Because that's the life that my fucking family portrays or whatever is, I'm in control of it all. But then when you really get to talking to them, they cry and they're like, oh, I didn't have control over this and that. They're doing the same goddamn thing that I'm fucking doing. And then they're trying to throw off on me for doing it. And I wasn't raised any fucking better. I even got a fucking win on some goddamn shit. Don't even know me. And just seen one of my things and was like, oh my God, You just don't know. Pretty much, yeah, I'm ignorant. I just don't know any better. I wasn't raised any better. Like, what do you do with that? What do you do when you know that your emotions have been raised to that of, like, maybe if you're lucky, like a 5-year-old, and they've been twisted and turned and manipulated on every sense of, because that's the way, like, Lord Jesus up in heaven, help me. That's all I can say. But I'm going to end this video because I got the video to upload before this one, and it's going to take a while. I tried to upload it a second ago. Remember, there was another video in between it because I'm keeping a vlog, a diary, a what the fuck ever you want to call it. And if something really big happens in my life, and that was really big, my daughter coming over and me seeing her for the first time in 4 months, and I think I said 6 months in the first video, and if I did, please forgive me. But I've corrected myself in the previous and now in this one. But that's a big thing. And my dog being able to see. And her dog, Clarabelle, actually whimpered there for a minute. I don't know if you'll be able to hear her in the background of the video after I took it after my kid left. But she walked around and she whimpered. Like, Lord Jesus. My daughter belongs with me. Not because she's a possession, but because it is my responsibility to take care of her. It was my parents' responsibility to take care of me. They did a really shitty job of it, and nobody got on to it. I'm doing a better job with my daughter than my parents did with me, and people are getting on to me. I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. Like, my head is literally fucking hurting so bad. It feels like somebody just took a knife and just stabbed it. Like, holy shit. I might have to take some medicine. I don't want to take... I hate taking Tylenol. Jesus Christ. I hate taking any type of medicine. But I'm going to end this video. Anybody that sees this, and I might link these up to my Facebook, or I don't even know how to begin doing that because obviously I have trust issues. Obviously. Very fucking obviously. But I'm going to end this video here. If you like my videos, if you're somebody struggling with some shit or whatever, you can comment, share, like, subscribe. Catch you later. And I might shoot another one tonight. I don't know. And I know that's a lot for one day, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited. It should be obvious that I'm really excited. It really should, because when I got my license, I was like, don't over celebrate it because it might make something go bad. And this is me not really over celebrating the fact that I got to see my kid, but kind of still celebrating it. And I'm celebrating it more than even getting my license when I've been wanting my license for 15 damn years. And I've only been wanting to see my kid for 4 damn months. And that's the thing, too, that the woman said to me. She said she could really tell that I really was heartbroken without my kid and everything. And that I really genuinely cared about my kid, missed my kid, wanted my kid back and everything like that. Why don't I have my kid back? And then, yes, I got discouraged. And then I got even more discouraged. And then I got even more discouraged and more discouraged and more discouraged because people just kept kicking me when I was down. So, yes, I'm not working right now. Yes, I quit my job. Yes, it's discouraging. Yes, I'm disappointed in myself. Kinda. But then not, because I've always been one to stand up for shit like that. And I've always been the one to calculate things money-wise and manage money to the best of my ability. And that's just like I'm saying, I got enough money to last me a little bit. If I have to, I can sell things. I don't have to right now. And granted, I'm getting a little anxious, scared. But anxious, scared is anxious, scared. And I've been anxious, scared before. I was anxious, scared when I gave birth to my daughter. And that turned out to be the best decision of my whole fucking life. So you're not going to tell me that anxious scared always leads to bad stuff. And as a matter of fact, anxious scared ain't never led to nothing bad. And when it's this type of anxious scared so far in my life. I was just plain fucking irritated, scared when my daughter pitched a god awful fit and I let her go that night and stay with them. And then they ended up taking custody of her just 4 damn days later. I was frustrated, like angry, scared. Like angry, irritated with her not seeing things. And that's even like tonight what I said to her. And she kept trying to step over me and overtalk me whenever she said about my dad saying to her that she should come and she should see me and she should give me a hug and I'm her mother and all that, or what the hell ever. Like, and that she didn't want to hug me. But then when I started crying, she's like, well, I did a little bit. And I just smell manipulation a mile away coming from my dad, who might as well be seen as Satan in this situation. I can't believe all this shit. I don't want to cry again. I just got done crying a few minutes ago. That's why my head's hurting, because I'm trying to hold back tears and anger and frustration and everything. Oh, God. Fuck, what was I even gonna say? My kid. I don't even know, because I'm so focused on trying to hold back crying. But I'm really glad that I got to see my baby. I'm so glad. Like, nobody knows how much somebody can mean to you until you have a child that you actually wanted and love and actually care about more than anything. Oh, my baby. But, God, what the fuck was I saying? I don't even know. All I know is right now, like, it just went through my head, like, this is me, this is my emotions. I look over, sitting on the table, and sitting on the top is, like, the cranberry sauce or whatever, and I've always been big on cranberries and cranberry sauce, only on Thanksgiving, even though my grandmother fixed it, like, every couple months, because she knew I liked it, and I got kind of sick of it there for a while, but I thought to myself, now, my dad, he used to like it a lot, too. And that's one thing I was like, with him. Like, my mind's just constantly thinking of stuff. I'm a very emotional person. And I looked over and I thought, because I'm trying to think of what the hell I was trying to say before, and I can't remember. And I'm used to distracting myself and having to learn to distract myself so that way I'm not crying, that way I'm not upset, that way I wouldn't get in trouble because I wouldn't be crying and I wouldn't get a whooping and everything. And so I've just learned to be like that. But I look over and it's like, I wonder if I have more cranberry sauce in that jar because he didn't eat it because he knew that I liked it and he knew that he was wanting to give it to me. And then I thought about how he leaned over the steering wheel and acted like, or he actually was probably a little bit to a degree, crying whenever Ava looked over and Ava said to me, oh, well, I didn't even want to come, but he's the one that told me that I needed to, and so he was really wanting to see you, and everything. And that's the thing. Why am I supposed to give a shit? That's what went through my head. Is okay, he is your dad and you do love him and you do care about him. But I thought, I'm supposed to give a shit that he's crying again? Does this motherfucker know how many times I've gave a crap when he's crying? I have cared every time my dad has cried. Every time. But my dad has not done that for me. Not at all. Not at all. Instead, he would beat me more or hurt me more or laugh at me. And you tell me how the fuck. You tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to care that he's crying. And he took my kid from me. He took my daughter. And nobody cared except for EJ when I was crying. Melissa, she helped and she was so nice, and I'm so grateful for her being there when she was. And she cared when I was crying too, but not as deeply as it seemed like EJ cared. EJ really cared that I was crying about that, at least. If she's never cared anything else about me, and that's the reason I've been saying that I want to talk to her. Because she's the only one that understands how much pain I'm going through. And how deep I'm cut. Oh God, I want to get sick. Don't make me get sick, please. And I don't know why she came over, because when she came over to the store, I've talked about EJ, this girl that I fell in love with in my previous videos. She just came over to the store the end of October, and I don't know why, other than right before the weeks leading up, I was having meltdown after meltdown at work because this child who was like 17 who would complain all the time, and she was very nervous and anxious, and she just wouldn't shut up complaining. And I tried every way in the world, but I wanted to get on to her. I wanted to get on to her because nobody was getting on to her. And I practically had to have a meltdown for the manager to finally be like, yeah, it has been enough of her shit. For the manager to step up and be like, we've had it with you. And you've got to do your job. But when I had the meltdown on this kid, or not on her, but just, I was like, I can't work tonight. I gotta go home. I can't deal with this. Just like with Ava that night. Ava, you're not going to listen to me. You're not going to go in your room. You're not going to mind. You're not going to do anything. I'm not going to physically retain you or what the fuck ever and push your ass in your room and tell you to stay there. I'm not going to go through this with you. I'm not going to go through this with you right here when it is Freaking this 2 days away from Christmas. Your bird just died 3 days ago. I'm still upset about it. I don't see how you're not upset about it. I'm devastated by it. I know you have to be, but you're not showing it. Why are you not showing it? You're in your safe home space where you've cried and broken down. What has happened to you at school or over the past few years for you to put on this tough girl facade of you don't care or so? Like, I don't. And, but anyways, so I went looking for the manager so I could tell him I was leaving that night. I couldn't find him. And I found this other person and asked them, and they're like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I need EJ." I was like, "I just need EJ." And I've done looked up and read on trauma buddies and shit like that. And people that have gone through shit. And I don't know if that's the case, but she just feels like she's been through a lot. And I don't know if she has or not, but I'm pretty sure she has. But maybe it's all a facade. Maybe she's just some little rich, I don't know, like well off or halfway decent taken care of kid that she can, I don't know. But it's like she's the only one that got how bad hurt I was. And she's the only one that has so far understood how much I'm hurting from this situation. And I've wanted her to talk to her and to have her as my friend at least all this time, and she's just in her own world about shit. And I get that I fucked up, but I apologized already way more than I should have. And I've not been forgiven apparently, and so it don't even matter anymore. And so I'm having to go through it all alone with nobody even understanding. And I want people to understand. I want people to go through the same type of heartache. I used to always be like, no, I don't want people to go through the shit I've been through. And if I can help them and protect them and keep them from going through it and everything. And I really genuinely was like that. And I really genuinely still am in my mentality. But my emotions, I'm so angry and I'm so hurt with all these ignorant ass adults and people that are supposed to be older than me and my mentors, and I'm just like, can you just go through some of the hell that I've been through so you know? I mean, for crying out loud, you're supposed to be older and smarter. My head is hurting so bad now. But at least I got to see my baby. And my baby got to see her babies. Even though they're just a bunch of fur babies, but still. And now I feel really bad that Bonsai's gone, though. That's our dog that's missing. And she didn't get to see him. And I forgot to take Tiger out because she was in a hurry because my dad was pulling the car away slowly and letting it roll. That way he could be funny but also be controlling and be like, it's time to go. Respect is a two-way street. And once you hit the age of 18, especially once you hit the age of 18, hell, even before then, even when you are an infant, it should be seen as a two-way street. It goes both ways. And how we've grown up in I don't know, like, in these parents that No, respect is one way. You give it to me, you kiss my ass for the rest of my life. When I jump, you say how high. When I say get over here, you do it right then and there. And this and that, especially if you're the scapegoated child. If you're the golden child, no, instead you're in control. You're in the driver's seat. I'm in hell. I must be going to heaven when I die because I feel like I've done been in hell. I feel like I'm in hell right now. I know that I'm not, and I know things could be worse. I know they could. That's just like I said a few days ago or the other day. I was like in the tub and I was like, well, I have both my legs and I have both my arms. And I got to see my baby. God, I got to see my baby. And I'm so grateful for that. God, I know you watch me without it being on YouTube, but God, if you can, and I know you can replay it anytime you want to because you're God. But hell, it's out here for the other people to see how appreciative I am of you, God. I got to see my baby for the first time in 4 months. And she got her hair cut. That's one thing I was like, what? Because we always talked about her hair growing out really long. That was the plan. And there was a few times in the last year of her being home, there was like 3 times she was like, I guess we can cut it or I want it cut. And I'm like, now sit down and think about it for about a week and make sure you still want it cut. Because once it's cut, it ain't, it's going to take time to grow it back. And so she'd honestly forget about it within a day or two. And then I'd bring it up to her, or I'd get frustrated with her not letting me braid it or something. And, her getting mad or something because I didn't braid it the right way, or I didn't do something the right way, or the fact that I wanted to braid it or something. And I'm like, I'm braiding it because you complain about it getting in your way, so I'm braiding it to keep it out of your way and stuff. And then I'd be like, or I could just cut it. And she'd be like, no, you're not cutting my hair. I want my hair long. And God. Trying to get my ear to pop. There it goes. It feels like it's going to clog back up again, though. But, I got to see my baby, so nothing else really matters right now. She's so beautiful. And she's got a little spot on her head where she hit her head, get some stitches, and I'm just like, my baby has had more, I don't know, like, I honestly don't know, like, when she was little, she fell and she hit the back of her head. My box spring and mattress was on the floor, and she hit her head on the nightstand, and it caused a gash in it. She had to get staples in the muscle or whatever part, and then stitches, and then dissolvable stitches in like the muscle because it cut. It cut clean straight down, and then she had to get staples in her scalp and her skin, and then we had to go get the staples removed, and of course the dissolvable stitches up under, they were good and taken care of, and they dissolved, even though she's got like a tender spot back there still. And then she fell one time and she hit her head, and this was when she was like 2 or no, I take it back, she was like 18 months old, I think. I don't know, she might have been 2. I got a picture of her. She got a band-aid on her forehead because it left like a little nick that stayed there for the longest, and it took it forever to heal. And then she hit her head when my sister was babysitting her the second time. She got times in her first year of life, like the The only 2 times my sister babysat her in her first year of life, she got injured both times. That makes me think my sister did it on purpose. First time she cut her finger on a razor blade, and the second time she hit her head on the corner of the console TV. And the thing is I was just going to take a shower the second time. And the first time I was going outside to just have a break, I think. Just chill outside. Or maybe I did go somewhere. I can't remember. But she was only 6 months old when she cut her finger on the razor blade. Because she was crawling. She'd been crawling for like, God, 2 months almost. And I told my sister 1,800 fucking times that she is learning to pull up. She is in the process of learning to pull up. Yes, she's 6 months old, but she's still trying. And you cannot keep your razor or the soap or the shampoo bottles or anything on the outside of the tub. It needs to be on the inside of the tub so she can't reach it. My sister set her fucking razor blade out there, and sure enough, my baby cut her finger. No, I was there when it happened. That's right. Because I had just, what was it? I was blow drying my hair. That's what it was. I couldn't even leave my kid with my sister for a few fucking minutes. Because I was like, here, I took her into my sister's room. My sister's room was right across from mine. And I was like, here, can you watch her for a few minutes while I blow dry my hair? Yeah, I guess. So I set her on the floor with some toys. And I'm blow drying my hair. And I get done. And as soon as I get done, I see that, what was it? Or no, I heard, that's right, I heard a commotion in the bathroom. And the bathroom was in between mine and my sister's room. I heard a commotion in the bathroom, like a little, like plastic or something falling. And I was like, what was that? And I cut off the blow dryer because I heard a thud. And I cut off the blow dryer and I heard Ava crying. And I went and Ava had cut her finger. And I picked her up and my sister was coming in behind me. And she's like, what happened? And I was like, she cut her finger on your razor because you didn't put it on the inside of the tub. And I said, I asked you to watch her so I could blow dry my hair. And she's like, well, I was watching her, but she just crawled off. I said, well, you should have followed her. Like, made me so mad. And that's the reason I didn't let my sister watch her until she was a year old. And then I went to go take a shower that day. And I was like, hey, can you watch her while I go take a shower really quick? She's done had a bath this morning because she had a blowout diaper. And I was like, so she just had a bath a little while ago. She's good. She don't need a shower. And it's really difficult since she's gotten bigger to constantly give her a shower when I'm taking one. And she's like, yeah, I guess. I literally got in there and just got my hair wet. I had not even got the shampoo in my fucking hair. And here my sister comes beating on the door. She hit her head. I don't know how. She went around the corner of her head. Like, Jesus Christ, this is my life. And so my sister, no. And she's never spent the night over at my sister's. And she's 12. And in all honesty, I don't think she ever should because I wonder. I wonder if my sister's so... I really do. I wonder. And I wonder if my sister knows that she's like that. That she's like so malicious that she would do something mean to my child if left alone with her. And she knows if she did, that she'd have hell to pay from me. So maybe it's best my child never spend the night with my sister. Now my nieces, Lord, they've spent the night with me I don't know how many times. And I got to see my little niece tonight, and I told her to tell her that I loved her sister, and I was sorry I missed her birthday, because I missed both their birthdays. And I didn't send them a happy birthday text, because I hadn't texted nobody since the end of July, other than my kid, because I don't know how her mother feels about, how my sister feels about me texting my nieces or anything. And then I thought, well, my sister could treat me like I'm an actual individual person aside from my family and the family drama. And she could have sent me an invitation, or she could have even texted me and been like, hey, you want to come to their birthday party? Or would you like to come see them after the birthday party? That way mom, dad, and Ava's not there and it's not an issue or whatever, or some type of shit. But she didn't say shit to me. But I got to see my baby niece tonight, and Lord, to hold that little thing. She's so little. She's so sweet. Little, gave her a bunch of kisses on her cheek, and then I did some little farts on her cheek, and she got to laughing. And I told her I wish she could come over and, and stuff and everything, and play and everything. Because we tried to, oh God, this was, Lord, 2.5 years ago or something like that. Well, hell, I'm on my 4th year lease. It might have been 3 years ago. We tried to let her spend the night, and it turned into hell. This kid's crying. This kid's being stubborn. She's being ornery. God, she's been sassy since she was born. And I was just like, stand there until your mama gets here, or until your nana gets here. I was like, I don't care if you're one or not, because she had a mouth on her. And she's like, fine, I will, And I'm like, fine, you will. Oh, Lord. All I can say is everything's supposed to come back on people tenfold, and I hate it for them to a degree, because, Lord, do I. But at least I got to see my baby. But I'm going to end this video because it's way longer than I intended it to be. And I got another video to upload in between this. And that done said it's going to take 80 minutes because I guess everybody's uploading videos about Thanksgiving or just to do a Thanksgiving video shitting ass thing. And this cat's sitting here just... Stevie, are you like in La La Land? I think he's a little kind of... Are you okay? Are you okay? You okay? Oh, did you miss Ava? Huh? Yeah. Okay. But I think it's got everybody's brain kind of fucked up. Because it's got their brain really fucked up because they haven't seen her since December 23rd. That's how long it's been since the dogs and the cats have seen Ava. And then Tiger didn't even get to see her. Or I think it's been that long. I take it back. They may have been over here once in the process. I'm trying to think. No, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's been that long since they've seen her. That's right. It's been that long since they've seen her. So their minds are kind of shot and they're all looking at me. And it's only been 4 months for me and my mind's shot. Like, but in a good way. Hey, baby. Did you get to see Ava? Did you get to see Ava? Una? Look here. Did y'all get to see her? You got to see her. You got the crooked ear going on, Una. You and that crooked ear. You and that crooked ear. You and that crooked ear. Look at that. Look at that crooked ear. That crooked ear. We've always teased that dog about that. Look at that. Like how that does. How it crinkles. That is insane. Can you see it? I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see it. It's like a little hanging off the side of her head. Yeah. Una's happy because Una's glad Ava's okay. I know Una. I can tell that face. Carrie's wondering when Ava's gonna come back.
Yeah. But Una's just happy that she'll be back. She'll be back and you get to sleep in the bed with her. Yeah. Alright. Well, y'all get down. Get down, babies. Get down. But I'm going to end this video here. And if you like my videos, comment, share, like, subscribe. I'll catch you later.